In this video, I'm going to go through what logarithms do. In other words, to give you some general feeling of what a logarithm is, and then go through the rules of logarithms in a very, very quick fashion. So this is not going to really practice the uses and applications of it, it's just going to get you a basic understanding of them. So log to the base p of q asks the question, p is q to the power of what? So if we've got log to the base 2 of 8, 2 to the power of what is 8? So 2 cubed is 8, so the answer is 3. 3 to the power of what is 9? 3 squared is 9, so the answer is 2. Log 7 to the power of 1 is 7, so the answer is 1. 7 to the power of 1 is 7. 2 to the power of what is a half? Negative 1. 2 to the power of negative 1 is a half. 5 to the power of what is root 5? 5 to the power of a half. So root 5 is 5 to the power of a half. Okay, or 5 to the power of a half is root 5. 6 to the power of what is 36? Well, 6 squared is 36, so it's 2. 11 to the power of what is 1 is 0, so 11 to the power of 0 is 1. 3 to the power of what is 27? 3 cubed is 27. 2 to the power of what is an eighth? Well, we know 2 cubed is 8. 1/8 is negative 3. 2 to the power of negative 3 is an eighth. We know 3 to the power of a half is root 3. It's 1 over root 3, so it's negative a half. Here, 5 squared is 25, so there's negative 2. Now this is slightly difficult because we know that the root of 4 is 2. So 4 to the power of a half is 2. So that's a half there. And we know that 4 to the power of a half is 2, so 4 to the power of a half is 2, so 4 to the power of what is negative is a half is negative a half. So the half will square root the 4, giving you 2, and the negative makes it 1 over 2. So to generalise these, x power 1 is x. So it's log to the base x of x is 1. X power 0 is 1, so log to the base x of 1 is 0, if x is bigger than 0. X to the power 2 is x squared, so it's 2, and similarly on that one. And the same thing here, so log to the base x of x power of a is a. So what happens is these are inverses. The log to the base x of x cancels out and gives you a, it gives you a. So here I've said log to the base a of x and a to the power of x are inverses of each other. So a to the power of log to the base a of x is x, they cancel out each other out because they're inverses, and similarly for that they're inverses. Finding the rules of logarithms. Now when you're doing these rules, do not learn them as times is plus, because you'll almost certainly get it wrong at one stage. Divide is minus. You're almost going to get it wrong at the start. You need to copy out and learn these rules. Just sit in front of the television or a film at home and just copy them out a few times. So those are the three main rules, but we also got a change of base rule, which is this one here. Okay, and from that, you can also say that log to the base p of q is 1 over log to the base of q of p, because the way it separates out, and then you reciprocate it and you get that. So finally, the inputs of a logarithm p and q must both be positive. They cannot be 0 and they cannot be negative. The outcome r can be positive or negative or 0. So these two must be positive. This can be any number.